I'm Goldie Hawn.
And I'm Amy Schumer.
Welcome to the Norton Show.
Great show tonight. Yes, Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn are going to be on that sofa. Excellent. Sitting alongside them, we've got Pirate of the Caribbean Orlando Bloom and from Star Wars, it's only John Boyega, ladies and gentlemen. Good, right? Yeah. Woo! They're excited now. Hey, only 6 weeks to go to the election. Can you believe it? It's really flying by, isn't it? On Wednesday, Theresa May held her last Prime Minister's questions. Well, for the time being. Theresa said she was a strong and stable leader of a strong and stable party who provided strong and stable... Yeah, we get it. Strong and stable. Apparently, there's a new drinking game. Every time she says the word strong and stable, you take a sip of your drink. Here's someone after Prime Minister's questions. Good game, good game. Meanwhile, Lib Dem leader Tim Farron is very happy with how things have been going lately. That is Tim Farron, just in case. Do you know what? He could do well in the election because, you know, he's got those film star looks, hasn't he? Cracking policies on gay sex, Tim. Yes, for 7 days, Tim refused to answer the question, is gay sex a sin? According to his spokesman, it took Tim a week to find a position he was comfortable with. We've all been there, Tim, we've all been there. Hey, mon Dieu, election fever has hit France as well. Yeah. They're thinking, we weren't in our election, I was talking about the French one. No, the French elections, come on, they've got everything. Excitement, forbidden love affairs, good-looking people. Oh, and Marine Le Pen's in it as well. Marine Le Pen. That's a woman, not one of those biros that writes underwater. Marine Le Pen. Write it down, it's yours. The favourite to win, ladies and gentlemen, is Emmanuel Macron. He's 39. His wife, Brigitte, is 64 and used to be his high school teacher. I mean, it couldn't be more French, could it? The whole thing smells of cheese. But, no, it's fantastic. He's with an older woman. I mean, can you imagine Donald Trump doing that? I mean, he's never even met a woman in her 60s. No, I'm lying, ladies. He has met one, and he absolutely loved it. Oh. So comfortable. I can't look at you. You're too old. And by the way, congratulations to Donald on reaching his first 100 days in power. I wonder how many of those policies for making America great he's actually achieved. Yeah, that's right. And let's get some guests on! Later, there'll be some flag waving as we hear the UK's entry to this year's Eurovision Song Contest from Lucy Jones, everybody. Yeah. Cheer her. But first, he's the Peckham boy who became a global superstar as Finn in Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now he takes to the stage in Whitecheck at the Old Vic. It's John Boyega! Woo! Hello, sir. Oh, yeah. Come around this way. Good. Hello, sir. Really good to see you. How you doing? That's John Boyega. He's in Star Wars. Yeah. He's thrilled us as Legolas in Lord of the Rings and Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. Now he's starring in action movie On Locked. Please welcome Orlando Bloom! Oh! So good to see you. Hello. Have a seat, dude. Now, these two women represent the very best of comedy. One is the breakout star of Trainwreck, the other is the Oscar-winning star of Private Benjamin and The First Wives Club, and a true Hollywood trailblazer. Now they're together in the new comedy Snatched. Please welcome Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn! Lovely. Oh. Yeah, more.
So much more.
Oh, it's so fun.
Oh, so I'm being rude. I'm being rude.
Look,
We get to drink
There's wine.
everything.
It's like an overly friendly.
To you, the audience.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers all.
Cheers.
Woo. Woo.
Graham, are you?
I'm wine.
Are you wine, Daddy?
Yeah.
I went red.
This wine is so good, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Is it white?
Yeah.
This is white.
That's your
It's
white.
also white.
Yeah. But can we just
That's a
thank
dark
you?
white.
We're having so much fun in London, and I just love the people here.
Yeah.
And we went to, you can go to where they filmed the Harry Potter movies, like you can see the sets.
Yeah.
And did you know for just an extra $100, they let you Daniel Radcliffe?
Wow.
Can you believe it?
He's so dedicated.
He's so, wants to give you the experience. Yeah. $100. Who knew? Who knew?
One day that could be you, John, in Star Wars world. But now, when we research the guests, I get briefing notes on the guests. I nearly fell off my chair when I read that John Boyega recently spent time in Orlando.
We had a great time.
How long were you there, John?
For a hot second. It was great. I went out to Orlando for Star Wars Celebration. If you haven't heard about Star Wars, it's a film. Forget it. I went out there just to meet some fans and just to have a great time. And I was just doing some photo bombing. Just to show
And is
myself.
that, can you say that, I'm Star Wars? Is it still, the coolest thing in the world to be able to tell people?
That's the only way I introduce myself. I'm John Boyega, I'm in Star Wars. Just get straight to the point.
You do have amazing things happen to you, those pictures that were released of the set of Star Wars when where William and Harry came. There they all are. That's Harry and William there.
Yeah.
And we've got a picture of you chatting to. I think you're chatting to. What are you telling him? You look really animated.
He's really tall, yeah, he's really tall, man. Bloody hell. Is that one of the people from your movies? What are they, orcs or something?
Yeah, exactly.
You were really telling him something.
Yeah, I don't know what I was telling him, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I like in the background Harry and Chewbacca swapping ginger hair tips. Is yours really dry? Yeah, mine's very dry. Now, movies. Goldie and Amy, congratulations. You have made a funny film. I was saying this backstage. They're not easy to make, and you've made one. It's really
You're right,
funny.
they're not that easy to make, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be way more funny films.
It would be way...
I don't need an insult to get a compliment, but I'll take it.
No, you've made two. They're both very funny.
Yeah.
May the 19th, it opens ever. It's called Snatched. So you play mother and daughter. Tell us more about it.
I play the daughter.
I play the mother.
And no other spoilers no. I suck at promoting movies, but yeah, we go on I have an exotic vacation planned with my boyfriend. He dumps me, and no one else will go with me, so I beg my mom to come. And she's afraid of everything, and everything happens that she's afraid of, basically.
Yes, because you travel to South America. You go to Ecuador originally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ecuador.
It's not going to do much for tourism in Ecuador, is it?
No, no, and we're hoping to avoid that backlash. Yeah, this is just, really, it's a movie where we vilify ourselves. It really shows the ugly Americans who have no other cultural knowledge, and yeah, we make fun of ourselves.
Did you guys improvise a bit on set?
That's honestly none of your business. I feel pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, we knew we were doing, but we knew who we were, so we could play around. Yeah. Did you improvise a lot on Star Wars?
No.
I think that was your Bible, right?
Yeah.
Can't move off of that.
Can't move off of that.
But in the movie, you play mother-daughter, and obviously you get on, but you get on in a kind of fun mom-daughter way, or are you more like just regular friends?
In the movie?
No, in life.
In life?
I would
yeah,
say-
we talked about that,
Yeah, we're just-
actually.
I
I don't
mean-
think it's... I don't feel age difference, but
Yeah.
I do feel... And many times I can feel like a maternal, which is normal.
Yeah.
And I think as I look at Amy and I watched her, she could have been my daughter.
From your lips.
Could have been my daughter.
Yeah, the love is
Would have been
real.
a troubled daughter. It would have been someone I had to deal with now and then. But definitely could have made the grade, baby.
That's true.
But you have...
I would have loved to have come out of you. Can I say that? Is that okay?
That's really good, yeah.
That's a lovely thing to say.
Yes.
That is.
I don't know, I'm all rosy for that one. I think that's a really
It
good
would have
one.
been great. There she is! Sequel. That's the sequel.
It's a girl.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
But you have hung out with Goldie's family, haven't you? Like, you know.
Yeah. I have to tell you the other night about Kurt. So I go over to their house the other night for dinner, and Kurt answered the door, and he was so sweet, and he just gave me the warmest hello. He was like, "It is so great to finally meet you. I love you. Goldie loves you. I love you." And it was so warm, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you, Kurt." We sat next to each other at the Golden Globes. He goes, "I went to the Golden Globes." I was like, "Oh my God." No one in this family remembers meeting me.
You were in that too.
Yeah.
You know, you were part of it.
The show. Yeah. No, but we have I love her family so much, and they've let me sneak in and hang out.
And we must congratulate you, Goldie, because recently you marked your 34 years with Kurt. Kurt Russell
did.
and you, 34 years together.
Oh, the audience will be here.
Yeah.
No, it's too late.
We're British.
I love them.
And I have to say, it's good it's lasted because one of the stories you have is you're not very good with breakups. Was it your first ever breakup?
Yes, I was in love for the first time. And I was about 18. And he said to me, "I don't want to put a gate around you. You're gonna have a big life." And I said, "You're just a horse's ass. You do this to me." And he said, "You'll thank me." And I hung up the phone, and I decided to sculpt his head. So I took my clay and a picture of him, and I sculpted his head. And it was looked just like him. I mean, honestly, I thought I might go to sculpting school.
Every cloud.
Oh,
And I had it on my mom's breadboard. And I carried it around with me in my car. And I sat there, and I had a little Volkswagen Bug. I had to be careful, you know, when I was shifting
Yes.
to make sure it didn't fall over.
Yes.
And basically, that was it. And I used to carry him around with me.
That's fine.
And I showed him off.
You dealt with the breakup in your own way.
I did. Eventually, his nose melted, and I thought he wasn't that good looking anyway. So I just decided I was just gonna move on, you know? Go to New York, dance, what, Willie, who cares, you know?
It's like the old saying, when there are other fish in the clay head you sculpt.
That's right.
That's the saying in the book, you know?
It really is.
John, I don't know where you told the story about you went on a date. Was it in New York you went on this date?
Yeah, I went on a date in New York.
But bizarrely...
I just drink this apple juice one second.
You're so funny.
But this woman didn't know who you were.
Yes, and it was perfect because, you know, basically I know Orlando, and he gave me some advice before Star Wars 7 came out, and his advice was, you know, try and secure, right? Try and secure the love of your life before this stuff happens. And I did, and I'd done the whole process. She didn't know what I did until we were driving through Times Square. She goes, "What do you do for a living?" Looked up and I said, "That." It was me with a saber like this. Yeah.
Oh my God, how surreal
Yeah.
for that girl.
Yeah.
Honey.
I blocked her on my phone.
No, was that the end of it?
Yeah, I mean that picture in itself just affected her kind of stance in the.
Once you see a guy with a huge saber, the
Yeah.
thing is, to get over it, what do you do?
Yeah.
That's a power star now.
Yeah.
Because Orlando, that idea of people knowing who you were, where was it in a supermarket when you had the...
Yeah, I was in a
That's the beginning of the story.
supermarket.
You
Oh, really?
finished.
Oh, I was in the first time that happened to me, where I was recognised by somebody. Yeah, it was before Lord of the Rings had come out, and I was like 23 or 22 or something. But I was walking through a supermarket buying pasta, and I'd done some press and stuff. Oh, no, the first movie had come out. I could correct myself. And this woman came up behind me, and it had only just released, and she whispered into my ear, "Are you my elf?" And I was like, "No, I'm your garden gnome. Just find some pasta."
Because, Amy, have you noticed, like, are men... Have you noticed, can you remember, like, is there a difference how men are around you now
Yes,
and
there is,
before?
isn't there, Amy?
No, like honestly, like comedy does not lead to. Trust me. It's like, oh my God, thank you so much. That's so nice. I'll live off that compliment for a year. But honestly, it's for women. I don't think it really helps. And guys are like, I love a funny girl, and they're lying. Like they love to hang with a funny girl, but they're not like, oh, I can't wait to hit that.
But no, when...
Goldie's different. She's a supermodel that danced her whole life. You can't compare that.
Well, I mean, really, you know, it just is not exactly that way. I never felt like I was like that, ever.
Really?
No,
You know,
I
my
was
dad has a creepy
small-breasted,
obsession with
I
her.
had skinny ankles, my mouth was too big. There are a lot of things that were wrong with me. And my eyes didn't, like, they were, like, so far apart.
Even the most gorgeous women have these
I know,
insecurities.
who sculpted this? It's just
Exactly. I mean, like that, you know? Yeah, first dates, wow. It's a crazy thing when you're talking about what's the worst thing that happened on your date, you know? We talked about that. And I forgot, but I threw up. He tried to kiss me, and it made me sick. And I literally rolled down the window and I threw up. And I said, I'm so sorry, but you made me sick. It was a bad moment.
Right, Orlando Bloom, your movie is on Locked, and it opens next Friday. And it's one of those great espionage films where you don't know who's good, you don't know who's bad, and it goes at a real lick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So tell us who you play and something about the film.
I play a guy called Jack. It was sort of written as a sort of straight-laced MI5 guy, but Michael Apted, who directed it, was gracious enough to let me sort of play with the idea, and I kind of created a bit more of a ne'er-do-well, kind of wild card, mercurial character. So he's sort of somebody who probably did some military service and then probably did some time inside prison and then comes out and is like a hired gun. And I'm sort of there to seduce Noomi. It's really a female born, rather. And Noomi Rapace plays that character. She's amazing in the film. And I kind of come in to sort of seduce her and then try and get information from her.
Like how? Like when you do that,
Sort of
like, what do you,
that
like,
kind of like close.
you like, do you whisper like, I'm your elf?
Oh my God, no.
But so Noomi's in it, you're in it, but it's one of those movies because I just go to
Michael
a screening.
Douglas,
Yeah, but the
John
cast-
Malkovich,
yeah.
Tony Collette. It's an amazing cast.
It's a really good cast.
We shot it 2 years ago, but they actually... The script was fantastic, but it needed some reworking at the end, and when they came to editing, they realised that they had to shoot it, and getting Michael and Noomi's schedules together was tricky, but it's actually coming out at a great time because it's more relevant today than ever, actually. It's a little scary. It's about a potential terror attack on London, but it's been handled very sensitively, I'd say.
But you have got a very scary stunt in this film.
Yeah, there was. Actually, it was the scariest thing I've ever done, and I've done a few scary stunts, but I had a 150-pound Rottweiler. So at the end of this, well, it doesn't ruin it, really, but I get attacked by a dog, and we were shooting it in Prague in a car park, and they had this... The animal handler sort of spoke OK English, but not great. And I love dogs, love them. But this dog turned up with a muzzle on it, like frothing through the mouth. He was like... And I said, so how does this work? So I have a piece of cardboard under my jacket, or cardboard-like stuff, and he was sort of like, yeah, and you're just going to present your arm, and the dog will clamp, because it's been taught to clamp to this part of your arm. I was like, great. So I started to do this, and he goes, no, hand inside. I was like, what? So I had to get my hand up inside, and I'm just thinking, you know, that was actually really terrifying to have 130 pounds coming at you, just sheer muscle, and you just go, well, you know, what do they say about working with kids and animals? It's like...
Do it whenever you can.
Always.
We're talking about animal handlers today on sets, because they're always so crazy, you know?
Yeah,
it's just someone off to the side going like, Trixie! Trixie! And you're just like, okay.
Buster, 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 Buster. And I was lying there, and Buster was like mauling me. And he was trying to get Buster off of me, right? But there were 4 dogs on me, not just Buster.
Right.
So, you know, Buster got like top billing. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
But you did that stunt yourself. That's crazy.
It was scary. That was the
What is
first time I
about?
was
Why did you
really...
do it yourself, though?
Because
Yeah.
I kind of love doing that stuff, and
Hero
it was a
alert.
Hey,
massive
by the way,
adrenaline
Bird
rush.
in the Wire, I did so many stunts with that, with Mel. It scared the hell out of me. And we were on buildings. We were scaling these little things up on a high building with like a little rope, like the little rope. Like a rope tied around like the little thing.
Yeah.
And he's saying to me, it's all right, Goldie, you can do it. Come on, let's do it. And at the end of this, because we did a lot of other stunts on that picture, I did get my stuntman's jacket.
Did you?
I did, and I tell you, I have that and the
that's a big
Academy
honor.
Award. It's all
The
sitting
stunt
next to each other. Stuntman, Academy Award. One kind of falls like that. I can't.
Put it on the Academy Award.
I can put it on the Academy Award.
I got a stuntman's jacket, but in a very different way.
John, did you get a stuntman?
Yeah, because John...
I got a cap.
Because John Boyega, you...
I do all my own stunts. I got a cap. It's fantastic. These two get a jacket.
But just, John, you must...
These
Because
hot blondes.
you must say yes to all the stunts, because, you know, it's all...
Yeah, the movie I just done, I did all of them. 25. I can do that.
Yeah. When you're 25.
I'm just trying to do it while I can. I don't think I'd do it forever, though.
Honestly, that's why I pulled my out in this.
You do, you get real through the movie.
Before they're on the floor, I thought, let's bring them out.
It's lovely.
Oh, my
Something
God.
you can look back on. Yeah. That'd be nice.
Or look down on.
And very quickly, Orlando, we must also mention, this is exciting, you are returning to Pirates of the Caribbean as Will Turner. It's Pirates of the Caribbean, Salazar's Revenge. Now, it's out on the 26th of May. Here's the thing, you're clapping now. You're, oh, that's great. I'm about to depress you. It's been 10 years since you were in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Crazy, isn't it?
That is nuts.
You'd never believe it, would you?
No. No, really wouldn't.
To be away from your passion project that long?
Yeah. So much. The good news is my 6-year-old is desperate to see me in it, even if I bookend the movie. Yeah, it's not overly done with special effects. The things that you see, you know, you get to see in Johnny's being his fantastic funny self. And yeah, I mean.
And is this the end of it, or is it going to go on? Are there more after this?
Are you kidding me?
There's more.
No, they have a whole new
Do people have more money?
model.
I mean,
I think they're doing a lot of them now, you know, aren't they?
I don't know. I mean, I think we'll see. I think there might be room for one more. I don't know. This is 5. How many have they done of the Fast and Furious? I don't know. 10.
I think this is.
I don't know, but it's going to hit $1 billion mark soon.
So is ours, Goldie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Snatched again.
Snatched again.
Yeah.
Snatch me up.
Yeah.
Snatch us both.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's good. That's good. Now, I love how different all the things are on the show tonight. John Boyega, your new job, it couldn't be further from Star Wars. You are starring in Wojciech. Now, I have to say, I've heard of this, but I think they did it when I was in college. But tell us about it.
Oh, it's a crazy play based on a soldier going through post-traumatic stress, and basically you're just watching a play following the disintegration of his mental health while he's trying to take care of his girlfriend with a 2-month-old baby, living on top of a kind of abattoir, and he's hot and broken. Yeah, it's a deep, dark play that I just decided to do after all these colourful Star Wars stuff, and just to find a way of interacting with an intimate audience every night and going back to the craft, you know, because I started in the theatre, so it's time to continue.
But you've started in the theatre, but you've never played, you know, you were never Wojciech in Wojciech before. I mean, it's a big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, the last time I was on stage, I was just basically a glorified extra. I was, you know, taking props off and bringing them on. They never gave me my chance.
What play was it?
I was in 3 plays at the Tricycle Theatre, and there was 3 plays that ran at the same time. And yeah, it was great, but I was never the lead of it. So this is a big challenge.
Now.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. But I was...
Boys, I'm good.
We should also, I suppose, we should be clear that younger fans of Star Wars probably shouldn't see this play. It's quite a violent adult play.
Well, you should come.
Okay. Okay, John said.
I
It is
do
dark,
think it's
though.
important play. I think
Yes.
it's very important because it is something that's very real.
Yeah.
And there are ways and means that you can help this, but it's a terrible dysfunction that's happened.
It was written
to it.
like 200 years ago, so the writer died while he was writing it at 23. So it's open to interpretation, and we have Jack Thorne writing, who done Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and we have the amazing Joe Murphy directing. So it's the old Vic. So it's a
Would you mind doing it right now? Is that rude? Is that rude?
that whole thing.
Yeah, and John can pass on your best to Daniel Radcliffe backstage.
Yes, that's right. Is he in it?
Yeah, he's in the play that's on there now.
What do you got for $100?
A meet and greet.
Okay, great, great.
John.
Sorry, mate. We were just.
Yeah, I know it's a chat show, but there's a sort of structure to it. Chatting this direction. But no, the thing about the old Vic is that I read where you used to be on the bus looking at the old Vic.
Yeah. I mean, I love going to the theatre. I always went to the National, the Almeida, and I loved going. But the old Vic I just never related to because I was one of those people who would go to the building and look at the picture to see what I could be involved in, see what I could see, and it'd always be people like that talking all the time. And for me, I just wanted to see something that's more real, something that's more gritty, and something that just expands their audience. And the old Vic is doing that right now. They're trying to bring in more people from different backgrounds and try to pump in diversity, and I'm all about that.
And obviously, with all your friends and things, it's easy to get them on board with something like Star Wars. Yeah, we'll do that. Are they going to come and see you in this?
No. It's a crazy one. There will be bum cheeks involved. There will be a lot of...
Your bum cheeks?
Well...
Such consideration, mate.
But yeah, I mean...
Sell those tickets. Yeah.
But it's... We're going into Wojciech's mind, and it has like an avant-garde, contemporary, twisted feel to it. Like there's a moment I can share that I am kind of breastfed by my mother, and yeah.
Like how?
I think we should stretch on. What I do is... Come on.
You asked!
I'm getting that Star Wars money. Very consensual. Very consensual.
No holding back here.
Yeah.
I like
Can we
that.
just turn the
You
cameras
asked
around
and it
for
happened.
Consent.
And we talked about your friends that aren't going to see this play. And how have they coped with what's happened to you, that you're now John Boyega from Star Wars?
I mean, I live with my boy, Stefan, and we kind of live a peaceful life. I'm 25, but to be honest, inside I feel 73. Like, I just like being inside. I like going for walks, you know. I like looking at the sky and bringing up unnecessary facts about life. That's just kind of what I like to do.
You sound like a riot. And Goldie, the whole thing that John's going through, this kind of sudden wow, you're on billboards at Times Square.
Yeah.
I mean, that happened to you, because when it hit fast.
Yeah, it hit very fast.
Rowan Martin's Laughing, biggest show in the world.
Exactly.
Oscar for your first movie, Cactus Flower.
Right.
I mean, was anyone guiding you through it? Was anyone maneuvering you through all the perils of that?
You know, that's a really good question. I think what happened to me is that I got anxious. And I became anxious in many ways, and I didn't understand it, so I started seeing a psychologist because I wanted to know why I was feeling anxious about all of this. A, it wasn't a life plan. B, I wanted to go home and marry a dentist and open a dancing school. I had a really fabulous life plan, and this turned out to be different. So I really was tutorialed through having a psychologist.
And now, the other thing I like about sort of when suddenly careers take off like this, suddenly big checks arrive. Where there was no cash, suddenly there's cash. So do you remember what was the kind of stupidest thing you bought when checks started landing on
You know,
the
I've been thinking about this question, and I've bought a lot of stupid things. But I remember when I was going down to Laugh End at the studio, I stopped by, because I love flowers, and I didn't have any vases, and I bought a vase. And it was almost too big for my house that I was living in. And it was little like white roses embossed on it, and I've kept it for all these years because it said something to me about this one stupid thing I bought that through all the moves and the houses and the life, I never wanted to get rid of. So it said something, you know? It was a stupid carrying it through my little apartment, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I still have it.
Can I have it?
I'll bring it to you.
Thank you.
What have you wasted the most money on?
My siblings? Yeah, no, you know what? I was like, I know I seem like a drunk whatever, but what's fun about getting money is that you can, you know, give it to your family and friends. I give a lot to my family and friends, and I did a movie about PTSD called Thank You for Your Service, which is coming out in October, and I donated my whole salary to people who are suffering from post-traumatic stress. Wow. What are you doing with your salary? Because I'm afraid. I watch all those NBA real-life documentaries. I don't want to go out like that. So I hang on to it, or I, you know, give it to charity and friends and family.
I bought a gold-plated private jet.
He does more charity work than anybody. I know that about you.
No, but you do go shopping, though. You do go shopping.
Shop till I drop.
Yeah. No, what?
Wouldn't know.
No.
You do motorbikes are your thing.
Motorbikes are my thing.
Yeah. So do you have loads?
Because my mum said I could never have a motorbike when I was a kid, and all I wanted was a motorbike. If I'd had a motorbike when I was 12, I probably would have got it out of my system.
Oh, you
so it's her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum's right. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've got 20 in my garage now.
That's it.
Yeah. But now, John Boyega, you...
Man, why do you always say my name like that?
Well, no, because...
What have I done now?
No, this is good. No,
Attention.
John got his Star Wars cash, and I don't know where you hit, but you hit a shop, a wonderful shop, and you have bought some stuff. So you very kindly brought some pictures of some of the things you bought.
I did,
So your bed, at the bottom of your bed, what have you got?
I've got some lions, sculpture of some lions.
So his bed is guarded by lions. But no, those are like trinkets compared to what else we've got.
But the reason why I bought that is because I feel like my spirit animal is a lion. I just feel that, you know, I am African. I am.
Yes.
Every.
Yes. So that's why you bought the lions.
Yes.
Why did you buy the saxophone lamp?
Man, to be honest with you, there's no reason for that, man. That was glorified nonsense. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean to criticize. No.
I mean, I was in Australia, and this dude just told me that there's a saxophone with a light bulb with it.
Yeah.
And something in my brain said to me, buy.
Yes.
Buy.
You need that.
By the way, I made a lamp out of my father's clarinet.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Right?
So you know how that was made? Because I had no idea how to put it together.
Well, we have a thing. It has something to do with something that we share.
You're like a lion.
I'm like a lion, kind of. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
But how about that?
Okay,
you have a
cool.
saxophone lamp, and I have a clarinet lamp.
Yeah.
And Goldie, can I just ask you, do you have a more attractive bulb in yours?
Well,
that is an ugly-ass bulb, John. Like, that's one of those economy, light-saving ones.
It's environmentally friendly.
exactly.
Yeah. It's environmentally friendly.
I would find a little clip-on shade, maybe, or something that just...
Now, then, we've been in the bedroom. We've now, I don't know where that is, but we've walked past that.
That's my living room.
Living room. And where do we find this?
That's in the corridor.
Okay.
That's in the corridor.
Is it an antique?
Nah, I just got it off Gumtree or something. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's just a replica of a Spartan helmet, and I just.
Okay. And did it come with the plinth, or did you buy that separately?
Nah, I bought that separately.
Okay.
He's
putting it together.
Yeah, put it together.
But now.
Put it together.
Is there a light inside?
No, there isn't. I'm just a big fan of weird things. I told you I'm 73 deep down.
Wait, though. Here's the exciting bit.
Have you ever put it on? Do you wear it?
You're in John's house, you want to go to the loo.
Yeah, you want to
So
the bathroom.
you've seen the lions, you're excited, the saxophone lamp is brilliant. I really enjoyed that helmet on the way to the toilet.
Give it to
you
him.
get into the loo,
Okay.
you sit down, you do your business, you need a little bit of toilet paper. In John's house, this is who gives it to you.
Boom!
That is amazing. I love that. You're jealous, aren't you? You're all jealous.
I'm so jealous.
I'm imagining like going over there as a girl, you know, then you hook up and then you go in the bathroom and you're just like, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
Okay, it's time for music. Now, I don't know, Goldie Hawn, have you ever seen the Eurovision Song Contest?
No.
Eurovision Song Contest?
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, on the 13th of May, I hope you'll all be watching and waving flags, because on the 13th of May, the nation will be pinning its hopes on this young lady at the Eurovision Song Contest in Kiev, performing Never Give Up on You. It is Lucy Jones. Goosebump genius. Come over here, dude. Bare feet, bare feet. I said bare feet. Hello, darling. Congratulations. Come and meet everybody. What a great performance. That's John, Orlando, Amy, Goldie. That's who that is. Very good. Oh, no. Singing lovely. There you go.
Hi, Goldie Hawn.
Oh, wow. There you go. Have a seat. Well deserved.
Wow.
Lucy Jones, that was fantastic. If you do it that well on the night, we'll all be delighted.
Oh, thank you. I really hope I don't... I'm not wearing these shoes.
But I like
That's
that.
for a real reason. I just can't sing or like stand or walk. like straight line wise. When I'm wearing any shoes, like Converse is a struggle.
Okay.
So this is why.
Yeah.
I don't
Were you
wear-
brought up by wolves? What?
Well, I grew up in Wales, so I was always on a hill.
Oh,
So maybe that's why.
that could be it.
Maybe.
Now, by the way, has anyone here been to Kiev?
Not to Kiev. Actually, I have relatives from there, but they were born in like 1780 or something. But I definitely have Kiev in there somewhere, for sure.
Where's Kiev?
Kiev is anywhere you like
I had
it.
a trip to Kiev the other night.
Well, listen, I will see you on the night, and I do think it's such a, brave, big job that you're doing for
Thank
the
you.
UK.
I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah, we really appreciate you doing it.
Thank
and
you.
wave your flag. Good luck on the 13th. Lucy Jones, everybody. Right, that is nearly up. Before we go, just time for a visit to the big red chair. Who dare? Hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Orla.
Orla, lovely. I'm guessing you're from Ireland.
Yeah.
Do you live there or here?
I live here, but go back there all the time.
Oh, fair enough. All right. And what do you do here, Orla?
I'm a primary school teacher.
A primary school teacher?
Yeah.
All right. All the ages or some of them?
Year 1,
What age are they?
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Does that not drive you insane, talking to people who are 5 and 6 all day?
No, I love it so much.
Okay, Orla. Off you go. Off you go with this story. Would it start with Once Upon a Time, I wonder? No. Off you go with this story.
Okay, so a few years ago I was teaching in a class and we had the globes out and the children were discovering all the new countries they'd never seen before, and a little boy points to the country and says, what country is this? And I said, oh, that's Papua New Guinea. Does anybody know why Papua New Guinea is really famous? Nobody knew, so I said, well, they still eat humans there. It's really strange, right? Does anybody know what that is when another human eats another human? And this little boy stuck his hand up and said, yeah, I know. Lesbians.
Good story, Orla. Whoa! That's a really good story. Very good. And if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in that red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. Listen, that's it for tonight. Please say thank you to all my guests. Lucy Jones. Good luck, Lucy Jones.